Hello, friends and followers across the globe. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are watching from right now. It's Christy here, and look where I am at the moment. I am on top of a mango tree here in northern Cebu, Philippines. It's a beautiful sunny afternoon, and after work and after having lunch, me and my partner Kishler decided to come here into this mango tree, and we brought with us a hammock or a swing, you call it. So that's my swing in the background, and this is my meditation scene for the day. Coming here just to lay down on the swing or the hammock and just not doing anything, just purely observing nature, listening to the birds. I'm not sure if you can hear the birds right now, but there's certainly different creatures around, and I'm just fascinated by them. So yes, this afternoon, this afternoon's reflection that I want to speak about is about not having a full control of what is happening in our lives. If you might agree with me, um, we don't have any control of what is going to happen to our lives. Absolutely no. We might have some control on how we manage our days one day at a time, because we know how to do the basic things, the basic necessities, our basic needs. We could have some control on some aspects, but not totally on a bigger gesture. Like, I'm not I'm not certain what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm not certain what's going to the weather is not in our control. Our financial situation is not in our control. Um, though some people might think that they are in full control. I thought I was in full control of my financial situation until something really happened, until my investments failed, until my businesses failed. So I thought I had control, but I didn't. And that's one thing that I have learned throughout my experiences as well, that yes, I don't have full control of any situation. I don't have full control of my family's opinions and judgments about me. I don't have full control of my husband's thoughts, emotions, opinions, his ideas. I don't. I don't have full control of my children's attitude and character. I just don't. And I know as I was growing up, I somehow believed in myself that I was in control of the whole thing, but actually I'm not. So it's just something that I think I have, or we all have, to be more mindful and more aware about that anything could happen, and no matter how much we try to control people, we can't control people. And so, over the course of years, I have personally learned that I have to surrender everything to the divine source, the divine will, and to God. Because there is someone out there who is in full control, and I believe that's God. I don't know who you believe it to be, but I personally believe it to be God, my divine source. And even though we don't have full control of things, I'm sure both you and me notice that no matter what challenges, no matter how we lost control of things, we made it today. I made it today. I am here right now at this very moment, so alive. I'm not perfect. I have gone through a lot of things in the past, a lot of challenges in the past, physical, mental, emotional, financial, and still is. I believe the struggles, the challenges are going to continue and it's never ending. So we are all on this path of evolution. Um, doesn't matter what challenges you have right now. But as you notice, we all made it today. And that's what really matters. So going back to the topic of not having full control of things, when people believe or think that they can control people, other people, it is actually putting this type of people in pain, in hurt, and misery, or all in all, in suffering. I don't know if you would agree, but definitely yes for me. Pain, suffering, hurt in a way because you have that desire for people to behave the way you want them to behave. And I used to be like that. I wanted my dad and my mom to behave the way I want them to be good parents, to be good provider. That was my most biggest challenge as a daughter, as an eldest of 8 siblings, as a breadwinner in the family, and as a provider. I questioned a lot. I questioned God, I questioned them, why they had a lot of kids in the first place. Thank goodness, I have come to a really deep realization and I have grown over the many years of research and questioning, introspection, and just studying life, observing life, and studying philosophy and studying the lives of the scholars, the famous philosophers and thinkers, the great thinkers in the history of time, especially learning all that Socrates, Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, um, all of their philosophies, just they've spoken so much about the truth of life, that there is a way to end suffering, to end pain, to end the clinging and attachment to anything, to people, to things, to situations that are not in our control. And that's what causes people misery. And the moment that I let go of what I am expecting of my parents, my siblings, I have achieved peace and quiet and joy, because I now surrender it to the divine source, to God, that no matter what they say to me, I don't have any control of that. No matter what they judge me for, I don't have control of that. People, friends, families, neighbors who like to criticize and say something about your life, I used to get really pissed when I listen to them, but now I'm getting really good at it. I actually am able to disconnect from all of those people that don't resonate with me or are not vibrating in the same frequency that I am. And at first it was a lonely road. It was hard because I am expecting people to get it, but they can't. They won't, because they're not on that same path of evolution as I am working on. So this place where I am right now is, I used to consider this a lonely place, but now I consider is this as a magical way of living. It may sound weird for many, but it is absolutely fascinating for me what I'm doing right now. When I was younger, I used to do this and I did not understand why I like solitude a lot. Why I like to be in nature, to be out in nature, to appreciate nature, and to just be like feeling like I'm in heaven when I am alone and able to think in solitude and relax my mind and observe nature and watch the clouds go by, the blue skies, the birds flying overhead, and just enjoying the breeze of the wind and the solitude itself, the tranquility itself. I mean, who does this? People these days have a hard time finding solitude. They have a hard time taking a break because we're all busy. We're all busy working. We're all busy trying to make ends meet. Um, I find it very necessary myself to spend time to really relax, no matter how much struggles we have or challenges we have. I mean, a 30-minute period or time to just go out in nature and go for a walk, stop overthinking, just be out in nature. It is my go-to place. It is healing for me. It gives me energy. It gives me good vibration. It gives me peace. And like what I'm doing right here, right now with you. And this place is probably 500 or 600 meters away from a house, from people. There's the highway right there, the highway over there. I'm in the middle of an open field that's just full of grass. It's considered as pasture for cows and goats right now. And this big mango tree is in the middle. There's a small pond over there that the cows and goats and carabaos could drink water from. And this has actually been considered a refuge for the cows and carabaos when there's really high heat. So they come in here to get some shade, and the owners around the village, they would bring their cows here and tie them to the mango branch for safety and to get some shade to rest for the night. And during the day they would take them out to the pasture to eat grass and just feed on the grass all day long. So yes, This is how it looks like. Pretty much there's the pond right there. I don't know if you can see, that's the pond. There's water there, right? And the breeze right now is really good. So yeah, it's just lovely. So anyways, I guess that's it about not having a total control of life, of people, of situations and circumstances in life. And I hope that, you know, it helps us realize and think that what we do have control is how we respond and how we react to all of these negative or positive situations that we encounter in our life. And I'm a work in progress. I am working on that aspect of not reacting quickly in a negative way when an unpleasant situation arises. So let's work on it together, because I believe, I know that it will help us move through life in a better way. So thank you for watching. I'm not going to make this video very long, and I hope you enjoy watching and listening to this video. Please subscribe and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you later. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.